Today's episode shows the draft to completion process of this outfit. Please stay tuned. The length here is 64 inches. Half the shoulder is 8.5 inches plus 0.5 inch seam allowance. Slope the shoulder by 1 inch. The chest line is 11 inches. The standard neckline is width 3 and depth 3. Draw the shoulder slope. Mark quarter of the bust circumference on the chest line plus 2 inches seam allowance. Mark the half length of 19 inches from the shoulder line. Mark quarter of the waist circumference plus 2 inches seam allowance there. Connect the bust to the waist. At the hem, mark 1/4 of the hip circumference plus 8 inches and then 2 inches seam allowance. Connect from the waist to the hem as shown. Go up by 2 inches from the hem. Slightly taper the hem to the middle. Draw out the armhole line. Mark the middle. Come in by 0.75 inch. Draw a straight line from the shoulder tip to the mid armhole and with a curve, connect to the bust as shown. Cut the neckline, shoulder line, armhole, the side, and then the hem. Keep the front piece aside. Place another fabric on fold using the front piece as a template. The neck depth of the back will be 1.5 inches. Go up by 0.5 inch from the front shoulder slope for that of the back. Draw the back armhole without the tightening. Proceed to cut out. Take out the back piece. Alter the front neck depth to 7 inches. Come in by 0.5 inch from the fold. Make a V style line as shown. Place a fabric on fold. Lay the front piece on it to cut the facing. Here is how the facing will be placed on the neck area. On the lace fabric, mark 7 inches width. Place on fold. Cut out the fabric. Place the front piece on the lace fabric. Add extra length to the lace. Cut out the lace neckline as shown. Placing the lace fabric on the side to create this design. A bias tape will be placed along the edges. For the sleeve, place on fold by 11 inches. Rule a starting line. Mark the length as 12 inches. You will need 2 squares. Come down by 4 inches from the top for the cap's height. Connect the S curve. Mark the hem and connect the side. For more details on how to cut a sleeve, check the video linked in the description box below. A lace will be attached to the sleeve's hem. The length is 5 inches. Place on fold. Cut out matching up with the sleeve. Separate the top fold. Here is the display of the full sleeve. To the sewing machine, the lace pieces has been coupled and pinned to the main fabric. Place the bias tape on the edge of the lace, substitching on one side from top to bottom. From the hem, substitch on the other side of the bias tape to the armhole. Repeat the same process on the other edge of the lace. Lay right sides of the back piece on the front. Join the shoulder line by 0.5 inch. Do same on the other shoulder. Next, lay the right side of the facing fabric on the neck area. Pin in place. Sew the V style line first. Notch along the seam line. Turn the facing to the wrong side. Cover the shoulder seams with the facing fabric as shown. Repeat same on the other shoulder. Lay the right side of the lace on the main sleeve fabric. Join them by 0.5 inch. Substitch the seams on the main fabric as shown. place the middle of the sleeve on the shoulder tip, joined by 0.5 inch from the middle to the armhole and the middle to the other armhole. Do well to overlock the raw edges. Place the sleeve on fold to sew down the side seams. Sew by 1 inch from the sleeve down to the dress hem. Ensure to fold the hem. Complete the side of the lace with a matching thread. All raw edges have been overlocked. The ends of the facing has been ironed down with hemming gum. It is time to cut the mandarin collar. Measure the opened area of the neckline. Here we have 16 inches. On a pattern paper, rule a starting line. Mark half of 16 inches. Mark half of 8 inches. Mark upward 1 inch. Connect from the 4-inch point to the 1 inch. Mark the collar's height of 1 inch. Connect the point as shown. F signifies the front and B the back. Cut out the pattern. Create a curve at the front as shown. Place the fabric on fold with the pattern laid on it. Cut out, adding 0.5 inch seam allowance all round the pattern. Here is the collar opened flat. You need 2 pieces. Iron interfacing on the collar. The lace was cut out using the fabric as a template. Fold the hem of the lace and fabric together as shown. Sew from the curve through the top of the collar to the other curve. Trimming out excess seam allowance to reduce bulkiness. Come in with the main dress, place the back neckline on fold and notch the center. Place the right side of the collar on the wrong side of the main dress, starting from the middle. Sew from that point by 0.5 inch to the center front. From the center front, sew to the middle as shown. Notch along the seam line. Fold the front of the collar to the right side with the 0.5 inch folded in. Top stitch the neckline closed from the center front to the other center front. With the collar fixed, this project is complete. If this tutorial was helpful, please drop a comment, like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on your notification bell for more videos. Bye.